Recently, suspended JDS leader Prajwal Revanna released a video announcing that he will return to India on the 31st of May. Revanna is accused of sexual assault and rape and making videos of hundreds of victims. So let's break it down and find out what happens next. What if he returns to India and what if he doesn't? First, a quick recap. Revanna, an MP from Karnataka, fled to Germany after serious allegation of sexual assault that came to light. The Karnataka government then set up an SIT, a special investigation team, to probe that scandal. So now, what will happen once Prajwal Revanna returns to India? If Prajwal returns to India on the 31st of May, here is what will unfold. First, the arrest and the court production. Prajwal has been charged with rape and sexual assault under the Article 376 of the IPC. The offences are non-bailable in nature. Upon arrival, he will be immediately arrested, he will be taken for a medical examination and then produced in court, where the SIT team will ask for his custody. This is to ensure that he cannot evade the legal process any longer. Second, recording statements and identification and inspection. Prajwal's statement will be recorded, the victims will be called to identify him. This will be a critical step which can link him directly to the allegations that have been made against him. The SIT will then inspect the alleged crime scenes, including Prajwal's residence, his guest house, and this thorough investigation is aimed at gathering that concrete evidences. Third, a forensic analysis. Prajwal's mobile phone and all other digital devices will be seized and analyzed. This could reveal incriminating evidences like call records, messages, or videos, if any. What if he doesn't return? Here is what will happen. Legal proceedings in absentia. Left without a choice, the SIT will continue the investigation without him. The case will proceed based on victims' statement and available evidences. India may exert pressure on Germany to extradite him. His diplomatic passport could be revoked, and an appeal could be filed to issue the red corner notice by the Interpol to facilitate his arrest anywhere in the world. Through his lawyers, Prajwal has filed an anticipatory bail application. The Session Court has adjourned the matter to 31st of May, the day of his arrival. There is a strong possibility that Prajwal might evade arrest and not show up if anticipatory bail is not granted to him. Now let's explore the other two scenarios. What if Prajwal confesses? If Prajwal admits to the charges, the investigation will gather momentum. The first part would be the confession and the detailed inquiry. His confession will be recorded, providing a direct admission of guilt. Detailed investigation will happen of every sex video and a thorough probe at every crime scene will follow. Second, the prosecution process. With all the evidence gathered, the SIT will present them in court. A charge sheet will be filed, making the prosecution process faster and more straightforward. What if Prajwal doesn't confess? If Prajwal denies the charges, it gets complicated. First, victim statement and evidence collection. The entire case will then depend on the victim statement, especially under section 376 for persistent rape, which means committing rape repeatedly on the same woman shall be punished with rigorous imprisonment for a term which shall not be less than 10 years, but which may extend to imprisonment for life. It will now become incumbent on the SIT to collect and corroborate and present all the available evidences. Mobile phone records, videos, and the site inspection will play a key role in building this case. Second, the legal battle. A detailed charge sheet including victims and witness statement will have to be submitted to the court. The trial will proceed based on the Evidence Act of 114A, ensuring a thorough legal process. So whether Prajwal returns and faces the music or continues to evade justice, the investigation is moving forward at a good speed. The SIT is prepared to tackle all possibilities to ensure that justice is served in this case.